Hi and welcome to today's blog about analyzing argument structures. The topic is about reasons and contrast. Contrast is when you want to show differences between two ideas, people, places, or situations. Some linking words that we might find in articles are however, but, although, even though, whereas, on the other hand, in contrast. Reasons means, or they try to explain why something happened, or why the author holds a certain position. Some linking words are because, since, due to, as a result of, therefore, for this reason. Here we have a practical exercise which is about educational issue. The title of this article is The Impact of Using Task-Based Rating on EFL Learners' Writing Performance and Creativity. We identify an issue, and the issue is about the creativity. So this is the struct taken from the article, and now we are going to have two viewpoints, okay? The first viewpoint says creativity is an essential skill that must be developed in all levels of education. According to the article, creativity allows learners to produce original ideas, solve problems, and innovate. Authors such as Lou Ward and Sarsani emphasize that creativity is a natural human ability that can be nurtured throughout life. They argue that since creativity thinking is central to academic success and life skills, the education system must be actively promoting creativity development in all subjects, including language learning. Viewpoint number 2 says that creativity is complex and difficult to define or assess in educational settings. The text also highlights that creativity has many dimensions and it's interpreted differently depending on the perspective because it is not limited to one field and involves very operations. Some educators believe that it is challenging to apply or measure creativity in informal education. The diverse nature of creativity makes it harder to standardize or evaluate fairly in academic contexts. Some phrases taken from the article that show these contrasts are on one hand, on the other hand, however, therefore, and conversely. For example, therefore, educators who support creativity claim it is essential for an academic and life success. Or when you say, however, Sarsani explains that creativity has many viewpoints, making it difficult to define. Or when you use on one hand, on the other hand, okay? And now we have, according to the ones that we read, some of the strongest argument that we could identify is the argument supporting creativity as an essential part of education. Why is it stronger? Because this article consistently emphasizes its benefits for learning, innovation, and critical thinking. Plus, multiple researchers highlight that creativity can be developed at all ages and plays a crucial role in both academic performance and life skills. Although evaluating creativity might be challenging, the educational advantages outweigh the limitations, making the promotion of creativity a more solid and well-supported position. What is the reflection? How these strategies help in academic study? Well, it helps because it develops critical thinking as well as logical, and also because it helps to build stronger arguments in writing and discussions. It helps us to examine information from multiple perspectives, improve our reading comprehension, because the students are able to identify contrasts and reasons within the text, and it makes academic work more organized, coherent, and persuasive. Thank you for watching.